And we're recording. Welcome to another Friday night of the Sword Coast Presents The Sea of Fallen Stars. I'm your host, as always, DM Mitch. How are you guys doing tonight?
Woot
woot. Trying to get the right
you
screen
have
here.
to change this title because you stole it.
Stole it from where?
My Fallen Star on Thursday nights.
No, it's the name. It's the name of the Sea of Fallen Stars. Man.
You're all my fallen stars.
Wow. Okay. So anyway, when last we left off, you guys had found the killer. Turned out to be Penelope. She turned out to be some kind of weird demonic monster who was doing some sort of ritual.
No, she was a bitch.
That you interrupted and you did interrupt actually. You found her afterwards. You fought her. She transformed to this monster. You fought that, and then as it was going down, it sucked you in. Bright white light, big explosion, and you guys found yourselves upon a field somewhere with two large hills, which turn out to be mounds. As you can see, the one to the north has a gigantic skull, humanoid looking. The other one has a gigantic dragon skull. They seem to be across from each other. But otherwise, this field is pretty barren, except for a heavy mist that, as the sun climbs, starts to burn it off, so it starts to dissipate. So, at that point, you guys tried to discern what had happened, where you were, and that sort of thing. As Jazz, right? Or is it Lily? Wait, which one are you, Kelly? Jazz?
I'm Jazz.
You're Jazz. Okay, Jazz. You looked around and looked at some of the plants because again, you no longer have the smell of the sea air. You no longer are on a sandy beach. You're in like the middle of this big field that seems mostly flat. As you looked around, you noticed that the plants nearest you, other than familiar grass and a bush or something here, they're plants here that you've never seen before. Like never.
Weird. I'm really curious.
And I believe we were unearthing around the skeleton, and we saw that it was actually attached to a spine.
It is actually a bone that has been grown over for, the Rangers estimate growth probably about 100 years. Maybe more.
These plants are cool, though. I'm totally, checking out all the plants.
Okay. You find, a flower that has, a blue inside with a bright pink frill on the edges. And again, this is stuff that you've never seen plants like this before, nor have you heard plants like this before.
Lily, look at this and this. I'm pointing out all this stuff to her because she so cares.
This is quite disturbing for you, Aranko, being an elf and connected to nature as you are. This is pretty disturbing. There's something wrong.
Can I make a history check to see if I know of any
absolutely
epic battles between a giant and a dragon or something like that?
Sure. All right. You have stories of obviously the giants and the dragons battled at the beginning of Faerun's history, right before even before supposedly the dwarves or the humans arrived back in the Elven days. But you've never heard of something specific, and there's been absolutely no traces left behind since back then.
Well, I know that there have been epic battles between dragons and giants before the world was, or right when the world was born, I guess. This might be something.
I'm burning off the mist, guys. That's why it's clearing.
This might be something about that. That would actually be pretty cool.
That's all well and good, but do you know where we are?
Well, I'm assuming we're in.
Absolutely not.
We're on the Earth. So it's not like I don't think we've transported to a different plane.
The name of your planet is Toril. Not Earth.
Yeah, Whirl.
There you go. And you guys can see back where you came from. There's a large scorch mark. You assume that's where you guys originated from.
Oh, we were talking different planes and things. What now are you going on about?
I'm just saying, I think we're still on Toriel. So at least we got that narrowed down.
Oh, bloody hell, well, hope so.
Hey, you never know with magic and stuff.
Are you a ranger? Or?
No.
Alright, well, what's our ranger say?
I've never seen this place before. I have no idea where we are. All this stuff is different and weird.
Got two of them.
Oh, so we have two different opinions. Well, why don't we move on instead of standing in one spot, flapping our lips?
What about you, Arana Hill?
This place is extremely unfamiliar to me. I've got a feeling of unease.
Hey, Mitch.
Yes.
Celia.
Sorry. As the fog clears, I want to keep watch on the horizons all around to try to see if there's any, landscape or whatever that, or, city, buildings, anything I might notice.
Sure. Give me a perception roll.
Fire.
Well, does anybody have any idea of which direction we should go?
Yeah, that was a 9.
Oh, well.
I thought we were going to head off to a hill or something. That's what we said last time, right?
Yeah, we went to this little mound that has the skull that we found. I'm assuming the dragon-like one below, I'm assuming it's probably a full dragon skeleton, too, I imagine.
Didn't we see mountains or something off in the distance, Mitch, or does it just go on forever like this?
It seems to go on. You can roll me perceptions now that the mist has cleared. Yeah, some of you can see. Indeed, there's a mountain range off to your west.
Why don't we go there?
Other than that, I mean, most of this land, other than occasional hill broken by a tree or hedgerow or whatever, is mostly flat and grasslands. The grass itself, let's say, is about knee high.
What about chest high to me?
Right. And there's different. Again, there's different color. There's different kinds of flowers, bushes, and stuff like that. Some, just for those of you who are not trained in nature, it just looks like any place. Those of you with nature, some of the plants look completely different from anything you've seen before.
Would any of the plants be used for medicine?
You have no idea.
Why don't we head off to that mountain range in the south? Point to the west.
West. Oh yeah.
I know.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, so
That sounds like
okay, whatever.
that sounds like as good as way as any. Let Tamora guide us.
Well, if she wants to come down here and get her ass moving, I'm fine with that. Maybe she can get us home.
Do not speak blasphemy.
Blasphemy, no, lad. You said she's going to come down and guide us.
You want to check out that dragon skull before we go, just in case? Or do y'all just want to start hoofing it?
I see no reason why we couldn't check out the other tomb.
It would be wise to.
Yeah, while we're here.
Okay, Mitch, I'll start walking toward the dragon's skull.
Okay, as you approach, again, you see the dragon skull itself is overgrown as much as the giant-looking skull. The only thing you do notice different from this mound is that there's a slight indentation before the hill begins.
Is there any anything within the indentation that would may say it's like a cavern or cave or?
No, it's just like a slight dip before the hill begins.
I'll I'll hop on it and kind of push it with my foot, see if it's just ground.
It is, yeah.
Okay.
And you can, just like the big skull over there, you can clear off the growth and see that it is bone underneath.
Huh. I should take one of its teeth and make myself a pimp cut.
What kind of dragon is this be? Anyone know?
Dead.
A really big one. I don't know.
Is there a way to tell based on the ridges on the skull or anything? That
If you have your enemy is dragon, and if you make a nature roll, you could. Otherwise, no, you have no idea.
Gotcha.
Alright. Well, this was fun. Let's keep going.
I see one dragon skull. You see them all.
Maybe I'll just kind of dig around a bit on the indentation.
That's what I'm interested in. Also, I
what-
kind of follow him over there and start looking at it.
What I want you guys
Yeah.
to realize is that these skulls are actual size. Okay, so if you think you're facing like a huge creature which takes up those squares, this is only the head of these creatures that took up these squares.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
sit down.
Yeah, this is not good. We don't want to run into these.
I'm gonna sit down on the skull and take a drink.
You dig around the indentation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me
Can I help
investigation
too?
rolls. Nice. Good job. Okay, as you guys are digging around and you kind of trace around, you realize that it's not really an indentation so much as an impact crater.
Can I dig around a bit more to see if whatever made that is still, maybe like a piece of it is still in there?
Well, you as you're digging a bit, you do uncover pieces of bone from this dragon.
Okay.
So who's going to put two and two together?
The giant must have thrown something at it.
I probably have an idea, but with an 8 intelligence, I don't think I can say it.
This is where it was grounded.
Well, add a character. What's the name of the map? Or the name of the adventure? And you've got an impact crater.
Fallen Star.
So it was a star?
Or maybe a meteor or something.
No, you're way off.
Okay.
It has nothing to do with the title of the adventure. I told you before I didn't like that title, but I'm sticking with it.
It may have been made during the fight.
There you
Yeah.
go.
I'm thinking it was hit while in the air and fell as it died.
Absolutely. Good job. Good job.
That's
inspiration.
But yeah,
But I thought that was never mind. Okay,
that's what I meant by grounded. Yeah.
No, you
Yeah.
don't. You
I
don't
didn't
have
know
particularly
that.
smart characters
Normal.
with you. You're gonna have to speak up. Who in this group has above a 10 intelligence or 10 or higher?
Me.
The mage.
I have a 14.
I have 10.
I've got a 16.
Okay, that's not a lot of people.
I'm the mage, so I better have a high intelligence.
You guys are like, it's like half the party's smart, half the party's like, cool, pretty stars.
So it
I
looks
mean,
like
you're not
like,
stupid.
There's like
stupid.
an epic battle here between. So that giant with his skull, that's bigger than any regular giant that I even can know of.
Were there not creatures larger?
like-
Were there not creatures larger than giants? I believe there were mitons.
I don't know, but if it was during one of these primordial battles, then that could be it, because they may have been a lot larger then.
Well, is that some kind of word, primordial?
Primordial, like before the races came to be.
But the growth here is about a century old.
Oh, well, that's kind of disturbing.
Yes, as I look off to the mountain range.
That's very disturbing.
Well, that's the only thing that sticks out. And I'll tilt my bottle towards it, towards the mountains.
That's a good place as any to start.
Yes, I think we should move forward. I have not a good feeling about this place.
Well, no, especially with the creatures this large. Only 100 years ago, that's relatively recent. I mean, both me and Aranhil can live longer than that.
Well, if we make it to the mountains, then maybe we can get a landscape view of the area a little better than here and get a better gauge of where we are.
I agree.
Alright.
And also, I think our more concern would be the master of the monster that brought us here.
That too.
Yep. All a mystery.
Regardless, we're going to want to eventually find shelter and some sort of inhabitants that hopefully can sell us rations and such, because there's not a whole lot around here, and I haven't seen any wildlife.
True. Water would be important too.
And that especially, so we should get moving.
Alright.
Indeed.
All very good observations. You guys, especially with the wildlife, you see and hear absolutely no wildlife in this area. As you guys begin walking, luckily,
Including birds, right?
including birds, yes, it's as if they're avoiding this area.
Bugs.
Nothing. There's no sounds other than what you guys and the wind rustling the knee-high grass. As you guys begin walking towards the mountain range to the west, you notice that the day has just begun. It's a fairly nice, probably either spring or summer, so you're not quite sure how hot it's going to get, but so far it's not too bad. It's like in the 60s and stuff. So as you guys begin walking, you guys walk for about 3 or 4 hours, and the landscape changes very, very little. However, you do begin to see a bird here and there. You do begin to hear the sounds of bees buzzing on things. You find this after about the first hour of walking, you start to see signs of life, actual life other than plants, and it's almost like a wall of sound when you get there. As you guys continue walking on, I need a Ronhill. You're underground ranger, right?
Correct.
Okay. So, Jazz, give me a nature roll.
Okay.
Huh?
Wow.
I
You're
thought-
sucking it up tonight.
wow.
Okay,
I
never mind.
am.
Hey.
You don't notice anything out of the ordinary.
That's I'm proficient in nature. Damn.
But again, it's a very flat, almost grasslands area. Every once in a while, you'll see a hill here or there. So you guys walk for a few hours. You kind of break for lunch. The sun has gotten high up in the sky, and it's still a relatively nice day. You guys can see off towards the mountains. It looks like there's probably a storm there, but it doesn't look like it's going to come anywhere near you. You guys have like occasional broken cloud, but for the most part, it's a cloudless sky. There seem to be more trees here. The trees that you first saw were maybe about 3 to 4 feet high, but now they're reaching at least 6 to 7 feet tall.
We have returned to nature, the realm of nature.
It's interesting that no animals were around the ancient battle site. Isn't that strange?
Yes, which would explain the feeling of unease that was permeating through my body.
Why would that be so strange?
Because nature would be going everywhere. Birds and animals would populate this area, as we can see, but they didn't. They stayed away from that area.
Insects too.
Did we
Insects too.
Did we not hear by black magic?
There's an ancient power there that perverts nature and keeps it away.
But that just happened. The black magic that sent us there just happened. Nature hasn't been there for a while.
Unless it's a common area that they use for such magics.
Yeah.
Perhaps that's the location of, I don't know, some sort of magic-y thing like y'all do.
It could be a nexus of power.
Sure that.
Great beings felled at a single point.
Yeah, and recent too. That's really concerns me.
Okay. You guys continue walking. After you break for about an hour, you take a rest, and then you continue on towards the mountains. At least you can see the mountains off in the distance. But even though it feels like you're not getting any closer, because they are very far off in the distance. Another couple hours of walking, and you guys finally see something that breaks the landscape more than anything else. While you've seen absolutely no signs of civilization whatsoever, there appears to be some sort of artificial hill and what appears to be possibly a ruins of something, a keep or a castle or something ahead of you. You know that if you hurry, you can probably get there just as the sun is going down. But other than that, you've seen absolutely no signs of civilization and no signs of shelter.
That would be a good shelter, and possibly we can get clues about where we are.
Yes.
Single nod.
I'd still say approach with caution.
Indeed. We'll have our rangers and rogues and Percepti types looking around.
Percepti types.
We can scout ahead. Not someone should scout ahead. We can scout ahead.
Together.
Suck it!
Yeah, maybe someone should cast a magic spell. Oh! I am the mage!
Oh shit.
Y'all can bite my shiny metal ass.
Okay, so you guys continue on, and sure enough, as the sun begins to set, you guys can see off in the distance what appears to be a ruins of some kind of keep.
I mean, Mitch, this entire time we are actively perceiving. We are
I see.
scanning the horizon. We're probably putting ourselves in quadrants. Like one person's going to be focusing off the western side, eastern side, and then switching it up from time to time, just to maximize our observation of this area.
Fair enough. You guys see this looming before you. Can you all see that?
No.
Nope. GM level.
There you go.
There you go.
Okay.
Well, we can tell they're not good at housekeeping, whoever they are.
Yeah, whatever it is or was has fallen mostly to ruin. You can see that the hill itself has been built up artificially. Looks like stones were brought in to reinforce walls, make different levels. There is a kind of a staircase leading up into the what appears to be the entrance. However, it looks like the first floor of the structure itself is underground.
Do we know what kind of ruins these would be?
It possibly looks like a keep because there appears to be the ruins of several lookout towers surrounding it on the top of the hill. And I will move you to that map right now. There you go.
Hey, Mitch, I'm going to don my shield.
Okay. Okay, now I blacked out the areas. Hopefully this works. I blacked out the areas that represent the structures themselves. But you should be able to see the outdoors. And you can see that this, in front of you, lays like a kind of a hill or a incline with rocks laid out almost like steps up towards what appears to be a wooden bridge that crosses it that has fallen into disrepair. It looks like it may be solid enough, but you may have to test it. As you look around, you can see up into the castle things. Everybody give me a perception. I need a 19 or higher.
I attack the giant rat.
Ah, shit. You see that?
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, there's no giant rat in there.
You say now there's 20 of them.
I will add some now. Okay, so who got it? Magnus, Ron Hill, anybody else? 19 or higher. Twins.
Not Garth.
Vicky went AFK, she said.
Okay. As you Magnus and Ron Hill, as you're looking at this place, as the sun's going down, the light is getting dimmer and dimmer. It could be a trick of the light or the shadows on the thing, but you think you see someone looking out at you from one of the top windows. It's just for a moment, but both of you saw it, but you haven't said anything to each other. But you may have seen something, but you're not sure.
Did you fucking see that? Someone would be looking at us from the tower.
It looked like a giant rat. No, I'm just kidding.
It caught my eye also.
Oh, you caught it. Good. At least I'm not daft. So there's somebody waiting for us.
Or something.
Oh, something. Let's not keep them waiting then.
Oh, if it was not a trick of our vision.
Being cautious, because I never saw anything.
If it was not a trick of our vision, they've already seen us approach.
Alright, so we're not going to surprise them at any rate, right?
But it is best that we remain vigilant not to be surprised anymore.
Oh, absolutely.
Be on the lookout. I hear there's giant rats inside. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey!
I didn't say it.
Damn it.
Start approaching.
Let tomorrow protect us.
Actively perceiving as moving.
Dave fires one. Okay. You guys begin moving up towards this bridge.
Looking around the ground as I'm moving to see if there's been any recent passage.
Okay. Good job. Yes, indeed. It appears that there is signs of recent passage. You see footprints in the softer ground, and as you get across, you can see. Hang on a second. I'll open this area up.
I point with my long knife towards one of the prints, and I look to Chaz.
You guys see that? Okay, there is a portcullis that is very rusted. It looks in disrepair. However, it is definitely been in use recently.
This place is occupied.
Yeah. Can we look to see if we can see what kind of tracks go up to the bridge thing?
Give me a nature roll.
Mitch,
What are your favorite enemies?
Mitch, are they human or elven?
The tracks?
My favorite enemies are... I'm not gonna find that. I think it was fiends. It's whatever Daddy was. Let me find
They are neither human nor elven. They are smaller than human footprints, but they are not booted. So they're like bare feet. Looks like they have long
rats.
nails.
Or like
giant rats.
ROUSs? I don't think they exist.
Okay. Within this little courtyard type area, you can see wood that has fallen and rotted away. You can assume those were makeshift towers for, guards, archers, whatever. But right now they've fallen into complete ruin. It looks like the wood itself is beyond repair. It's rotted away. You also notice that the bridge itself has rotted away in several areas. It's either not safe to use, or whatever creatures are doing this know where to step so that they do not fall in. But with seeing the footprints there, you know that if a heavier person, Garth, were to step on there,
Yes.
he may fall through.
How is this a moat that's around it?
It's a small ravine. Yeah, it's only about 20 feet deep here, and it kind of what do you call it? The rock that you see surrounding the area is more of a sheer climb. So this is basically the only way to get up there, unless you are an avid rock climber.
How it's a permanent bridge, right? Or is it a drawbridge?
It is a permanent bridge.
I go to the post
Mhm.
and I check the quality of the post.
It's still sturdy enough that when you pull on it a couple times, it doesn't break off. It's not in the shape that the wood on the other side looks, because this thing was built to last. But it looks like it's kind of on its last legs.
I'm guessing whatever we're going to run into is up for visitors.
Should we check this bridge to see if it's been booby trapped or something?
And again, even though you guys see like what I tried to represent with this map is to give you an idea of the little plateau, but the section that is blacked out is underground. So as soon as you go across that portcullis there, you're entering into the mountain, or into this makeshift mountain here.
Okay.
Okay, does that make sense to you guys?
Yes.
Okay.
Good Claire, could you please cast light upon my shield?
Of course.
All right, here we go. Where are
Set
you,
aside
Tim?
for Lily.
Shit, hang on. We're gonna start. I'm on the wrong page.
And I cast light on myself as well.
Okay, hang on. One at a time. Brother Tim. Oh, brother.
Could you,
Where are you?
cast-
There you are.
could you
I
cast
have it too.
light
Hang on,
on
wait,
my...
one at a time, please.
Thank
Wait.
Whoever wants it.
That's 40-20, right? Or 20-20? 40-20.
40-20.
I don't know why I don't remember that automatically. Okay, so Tim's got it. Who's next?
Me.
Haley?
I have it.
Hang on. Okay, Magnus. Okay, who's next?
Jazz. Why do I think this is going to make us beacons too? Hey, let's fire stuff at them.
Beacons in the dark.
Right. Okay, Jazz, anybody else?
Lily, please.
Lily? Okay, Lily, anybody else?
Garth, please.
Garth.
I just looked at Quaylen. I just shake my head.
Yeah, I know. Humans, huh?
Okay, here we go.
Oh, so
Everybody's
from,
lit up like a Christmas tree.
so from these tracks, are they human or not?
They're smaller than a humanoid's.
Yeah, definitely not human, but they are humanoid, yes.
They're not booted either.
All right.
So
I will be the first. I will be to test the bridge.
I think that is a poor choice. I think
I-
Quaylen put forth a good request.
It's possible that it could be if this is occupied. It's possible that there could be a trap or an alarm or something on this bridge.
We also may be able to use the posts of this bridge as reinforcement, perhaps tie a rope from corner to corner, so some of us who are on the heavier side, as I turn to Garth, may have something to hold on to and not crush what is left of this structure.
He's getting liposuction when you get back to Waterdeep.
I'm gonna move forward and
Okay.
check for traps.
Okay.
Is that just perception?
Yes.
I am rolling shitty today.
Yeah, the twins are out of it tonight. Yeah, you look and you don't see anything obviously trapped, but the what do you call it? The bridge itself does not look safe.
Perhaps there's another way in.
We could climb down the ravine if needed.
Let me ask you a question. Can you tell the weight of these creatures by their footprints? I'm not a tracker, so I don't know.
They are smaller than you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we may not be able to cross this bridge at all then.
Maybe
I
the
can-
back way? Is there a back way?
If we have rope, I can, according to Aranhill's idea, I could go across and put it on the edge. I'm definitely not that. I don't weigh that much.
I hand the end to you.
Okay.
When you tie it, I go to this side and I wrap it 3 times and show you how to tie a knot. I'm just making shit up, so.
Or we could, if you just do like kind of like a slip knot sort of thing. I can use my mage hand.
Ah, I put a noose on it.
Mage what?
Yeah. Okay. So Mitch, I cast Mage Hand and float the rope over to the other post
Okay.
and put it on,
Okay. Easy enough.
and we pull it taut.
Can't teach rope new tricks. Okay. You got the rope around the other post.
I pull it tight.
Okay.
I wrap it and knot it on this side.
Okay.
And I balance myself and attempt to cross
Okay.
on the not in the middle of the bridge, on the edges where there are the
railing?
cross cords. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Give me one dex save, please.
Dex save or acrobatics?
Dex. Okay. Easy enough. You quickly make your way across the bridge.
As I focus on looking through the portcullis and then turn back towards the group.
I will go next.
As you look, hang on. As you look through the portcullis, you can see that it. Why is it doing that? Did it open up for you?
No.
What now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Why it didn't work? It's acting weird with the reveal areas part, so I'm just going to do a polygon. Okay, you can see that it opens up into what looks to be a T intersection. So it goes off to the left and then to the right, and it looks like it also continues on into the darkness, but the portcullis is such that it's hard to see past it.
Okay.
Okay, next up.
Okay.
Haley, would you give me your blessing as I try to go over the bridge?
Lily?
Sure, I'll cast guidance on Tim.
Dude, I suck. I
Okay.
just give up now.
As Lily begins her way across the rails, she slips and then catches herself on the rope. However, her feet land solidly on the bridge. You guys all hear it creak very loudly and shake. Lily, you hold still, hold your breath, but it does not collapse.
Do I have to do another one, or is that good?
No. You can get back up and make your way across.
Oh, someone needs finishing school.
I pat her on her shoulder, I guess. I just put my hand on her shoulder and kind of squeeze a little lightly.
You got this, Lily.
So she already made her way over, right?
Yeah, Lily, you're
Yeah.
across, yeah.
I was just noisy. Go figure. The road was noisy.
Not very stealthy.
Alright, who's next?
I'll go.
I go. Alright.
Tim.
Alright, Tim.
Look at that.
A 4.
How'd you get that up there?
I think you want to re-roll that, right?
I think
Yeah.
you can't. Oh.
Or do you want to spend
Yeah,
a
I
luck
can
point
re-roll
or not?
I'll re-roll it.
You may need it later. Just saying. There's giant rats in there.
I don't know why Lucky's there.
That's cool though, man.
Okay, easy enough. Tim, you hop up there and you shimmy your way across, so you can move across. Lily, you can move across.
Do you have the lucky feet?
Yes.
I'll
I think I know what it is.
Who's up next?
I'll make my way across.
Wait, did Lily go or Jazz go?
Lily.
I went. Oh, sorry, I moved the wrong person.
See, even they get
Those darn
confused.
twins.
You can't tell
Oh, they
themselves.
with
They can't tell each other
with the original
apart.
twins, they tortured us with trying to figure out
Well,
who
I
was
just-
who.
I went
Yeah,
to
we
one
did.
that I could move. I forgot I still have access to her.
Because they
They
were
have different
identical.
hair colors.
Yeah, and different eyes.
Who's next?
Yeah.
I'll go across.
Do you want
Alright,
guidance?
Yeah. So I'm only 40 pounds, so.
Yeah, I need a dex save still though, because you're walking on a railing holding a rope.
Still walk the railing.
Do you want guidance, Quaylen?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, +2. Good job. He daintily walks across. Makes it. Okay, who's next?
Haley, could you please provide me assistance?
Yes,
I'm
for
feeling
sure.
suddenly inadequate.
You may want to double up on that guidance.
I don't think Helm has enough power to.
He steps onto this thing and it automatically creaks.
I'm gonna put my arm out to help him up if he needs it.
I'm trying to figure out why the biggest dude is going now and not the smaller people.
Oh, because I want
Well-
to get. I want to make sure I get guidance before
Yeah,
he
he
goes across.
needs guidance. I'll probably be last because everyone needs guidance.
Can I write Goodyear on the side of me and just float across?
No.
With your blimp.
All right. So
Oh,
we
you
need
defeat the
to-
purpose of your enormity.
Lad, perhaps you should let us go.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, a 7.
Okay. So
I just
Garth
shake my fucking head.
Garth gets out to here. His feet slip. He lands on the thing. You guys hear an audible crack, creak as the bridge begins to give way. Okay.
And perhaps he should have waited.
I need an acrobatics check from you, Garth.
Why did he go before the rest of us?
I have no fucking clue. I'm gonna try and reach my
You have
hand out.
guidance.
Good job. Okay, you grab onto the rope and hold yourself up as the bridge itself collapses in a heap
Oh my god.
at the bottom of the ravine. Type.
You big lug.
Well, I hope we don't have to rush back.
Is that still attached
sucked.
to these posts?
He
Or the
just
posts
burped.
go down?
Yes.
The post should
Yeah.
still be there, right, Mitch?
Hey, I
It's
got
just-
the cleric with
Yes,
you.
posts are still there.
Yeah, no kidding, we're good.
So they can try and shimmy.
Jimmy on the
Along
road.
the
Which
road.
is Garth is currently hanging from right now, as a big pinata.
I will work my way.
They are groaning pretty.
I immediately run over here, grab the top of this post, and lean back with all my weight.
Wait,
I'll put my arms around his thighs.
Garth, you're able to shimmy your way over to the other end.
way to go, you big fatty.
Okay, so all I need from the rest of you is
That kind of sucked.
acrobatics rolls.
Acrobatics rolls. Alrighty. I guess I'll go next.
Do you want guidance? Can we guidance that?
Magnus, you make it? Next up,
Hey, Mitch.
yes.
I pull up my rope,
That's easily made. Okay.
and I throw it over to Haley, and I say, tie it on yourself.
Okay.
I'm holding the other end.
Okay.
Now come across.
Just in case.
Oh, that's actually not
Easily
a
made.
bad idea.
And she just kind of dances across. Yay!
Okay.
That's fine. We don't want to lose the cleric.
Yeah,
Absolutely
I'm
not.
important. Sometimes.
You guys have made it to this makeshift type courtyard. You've also made it to the grounds, so actually, yeah, Garth, you have to be here. Okay, so as I said before, as I stated, this portcullis is rusted. It looks worn. However, you can see it's been used to open and close because there's rust stains up the wall where the thing is retracted into. As you look about, you don't see anything, any kind of mechanism that would open the portcullis anywhere on this side.
Which is it? Oh, I don't know if I want to go through. Is it? Are the bars spaced enough to where I could squeeze through?
No. As I stated to Aran Hill, it's hard to see through them. This thing was made. It's almost like a checkerboard pattern, but it's very, very tightly bound metal coils. It is solid metal and it is well made. Keep whatever out.
Is there a gatehouse above it?
No, this goes directly into the side of the mountain itself. So whatever this is, the portcullis retracts up into the stone.
Are there any viewports or windows or etched out portholes of whomever runs the portcullis to look out of?
Not that you see. Let's take our first break, guys.